Hello. Today we will be playing Hill's Advent. In this video, we will continue with Kody's route. We're going to finish off day 6 and then we'll begin with day 7. The night sky seemed to glow and simmer a bit as the gentle hum for the barrier became louder and louder. A small yet visible tail formed upon the sky. Huh? What's that sound? You shuddered as a loud thud followed the crackling in the sky. Amidst the confusion, you saw Max stumbling away from the festival stands as he dashed towards the direction of the golden crystal. You could vaguely see black smoke coming from the base of the crystal. Wait, isn't that Max? What the heck is he doing? Hello. Today we were playing Hill's Advent. In this video, we'll continue with Kody's route. We'll finish off day 6 and then we'll begin day 7. The night sky seemed to glow and simmer a bit as a gentle hum from the barrier became louder and louder. A small yet visible tear formed upon the sky. Huh? What's that sound? You shuddered as a loud thud followed the crackling in the sky. Amidst the confusion, you saw Matt stumbling away from the festival stands as he dashed towards the direction of the golden crystal. You could vaguely see black smoke coming from the base of the crystal. Wait, isn't that Matt? What the heck is happening? The crystal. Something happened to it. He shot away, rushing towards the direction of the crystals as soon as the panic set in. What are they doing? Why? I'm afraid he can't hear you, sir. Shit, what is he thinking charging towards danger like that? I'm coming after him. Stay here with Dave. But wait, can we come with you? No, you both have to stay and go our stuff. But Kody, we can help. Before you could finish, Kody had already disappeared into the crowd. Damn it, what should I do? Ask. Well, he already told us to stay, Dave. I wouldn't disobey his order. But alas, if he really wishes to be a hero, go. What? Are you sure, Ass? Yeah, I'll be fine. Now go. He might need your assistance. Alright then, take care, Ass. You too, Dave. He gradually waded through the sea of panicking people as they tried to squeeze their way back into the guild building. You soon realized that you didn't know where this guardian crystal was, though luckily there were signs along the way. Veteran part, that must be it, right? You followed the directions of the signs as you arrived at the park eventually. You took a turn in the nearby alleyway to cut across the town for a direct path. But the further you headed in, the darker it got, and somehow you felt like you shouldn't have come here. Splat, squish, swish, glop. Help! You were turning back, but as the town fell silent, there was a strange noise close by. You took a peep around the corner. The alleyway was nearly pitch black by then. The only thing you could make out under the dim moonlight was a rather big figure towering over someone else. Maybe that other person was getting robbed. You could stop and help them, but you have a bad feeling about this. You really should turn back and find another way to reach Kody. As he stepped away, the ground shook as a fissure upon the sky turned into a rift. The sky flashed and simmered, illuminating the entire alleyway for a moment. I can't feel my face. Help! The ill-fated person whimpered as caustic goo enveloped their entire body. Their eyeball fell out of their half-molten skull, what's left of their face twisted and contorted from fear and utter pain. What in the world? You couldn't bear the watch any longer. The stench was so unbearable you could throw up any moment. A loud splat made you tremble as you realized whatever that thing was had eyes and it was watching you very intently from the start. All that you could see amidst the darkness was a long, sinister smile. Oh, what have we here? You could feel the figure's lifeless eyes staring into your soul. The creature slowly shuffled toward you as he scrambled around, looking for any sort of weapon to defend himself. But back off, help. You tried to call for help, your voice helplessly drowned out in the clamor. The crowd fled toward the guild's main building or was still. Witness of poor victims dissolving in the creature, their skin and flesh stripped from the bone, leaving naught behind but their faintly beating heart. He's still alive? What kind of monster is this? Not enough. Need more host. Shit, I better do something. I have to tell Kody about this. Before you could lift your feet, tentacles of goo lurched towards you. What? Ah! The tentacles wrapped around your forearm and ankles. Struggling against its pull, your feet began to skid across the ground as you got dragged towards its body. You trembled as its slimy body began to envelop you, caressing your back and chest. It began to pull you deeper into itself. Several tendrils slipped under your clothes, slowly pulling it apart. No! Help! Kody! Help! You actually tried to pry yourself free from the slime, despite your efforts to continue to pull you further in. Help! Several goo tentacles forced their way into your mouth and started pumping liquid slime down your throat. You gargled goo as you desperately cried, trying to claw your way out. The gelatinous body already working its way up your back to the base of your neck. It wasn't long before your entire body was submerged, leaving only your head exposed. Before that, tube began to be pulled down. Dave! The earth beneath you suddenly rose up, tearing you away from the creature as you were sent flying into the air. Ah! You closed your eyes, bracing for impact, but instead of crashing into the ground, you felt a strong pair of arms catch you. What? You opened your eyes to see Kody ahead of you. Are you alright, Dave? Yeah, I'm okay. Kody gently set you down, patting down the dirt off your clothes. Wait. That was you? You looked to the rock column that separated you and the creature which was then crumbling into dust. Sorry about that. That might have backfired, but I didn't know what else to do. That thing could have killed you any moment. Yeah, it's okay, Kody. But what should we do now? It's a nano creature, isn't it? I think we should call the others for help. How? Let me see. Alice did give me this advice when we last visited him. He said it's a communication device. He pulled out Seb's device and pressed the button on the side. That should do it. Now we just have to hold this thing here until he arrives, hopefully with the others too. As soon as the dust settled, you could see the creature already finished putting itself together. The person, or rather what was left of him, rapidly disintegrated in place of his missing mass. Host. Need host. Oh dear. It's irritating, but I don't think throwing punches will work against this thing. But as long as we watch each other's back, it can't jump us by surprise either. We can do this, Dave. Remember our exercises. Got it. I'll try my best. Grah. The creature roared as your last attack struck it. Hey, over there. There, over here. Are you guys alright? Just hang tight, we got you. It would seem you stalled long enough for the others to arrive. Yeah, we're okay. Thank God you guys made it. What's it? A ghoul tentacle lasted forward. It was sort of dealing a lethal strike towards you, but it somehow froze in place. You could see a couple of metal spheres inside the creature. I got it. Cover that, Kody. Okay. Kody slammed his face into the ground, sprawling stone slabs to create a wall around the creature. The attack was quickly followed up by a mass conjuring several swords of ice, hurling them towards the creature, freezing it upon impact. Now, Kody clapped his hands in front of himself. The infrared slates quickly closed inward, crushing the frozen creature and tearing it into pieces. You still got it. Nicely done. Thanks, Y. Phew, is it over? I should hope so. Wait, there's something coming out from there. As soon as Matt's pointed out, you could see a small slug-like creature emerging amidst the rubble. It crawled away, albeit at snail's pace, before stopping in its tracks until its way saw a fireball in front of it. It'll be. This was the thing that tried to kill us just now. Fascinating. Alex muttered as everyone gathered around the crystal slug. What kind of nether creature is it, Alex? I'm not sure. It's like a amorphous malformer, but there's a lot of nether crystals protruding from its back. How could such a thing slip through our perimeter? The golden crystal malfunctioned somehow. You all saw the cracks in the sky, right? It must have slipped in through the fissures of the ground, too. That does add up to recent incidents, right? What's the status on the GC? I can sense an energy surge. The GC is recharging its own shield, but still very slowly. Finally, some good news amidst this chaos. We should still go check on it just in case, though. Yeah, we should. But what should we do with this thing then? Matt's pointed towards the cowering slug creature. We could take it back for further studying. Gods know if the nether research field needed more precious specimens such as these. I don't know. Seems dangerous keeping such things inside the city walls. Despite winning this fight, we still don't know what it's actually capable of. Might as well assimilate it into ashes. I get that, but Alice is right. We might get more insight into the nether realm and its creatures. Could be valuable to figure out if their hive mind thingamajig is a thing or not. And what, allow more of those things? Instead of say, I don't know, right? I'm with Max on this one. It just doesn't seem like a risk worth taking. What do you think, Dave? Should we keep it or should we destroy it? Well, Kody wants it destroyed, so let's destroy it. I just saw that thing engulf someone, then digested them, and it almost did the exact same thing to me. I don't think it's safe to let this thing inside the city walls. For all I know, we could be bringing it in and taking time bomb. I agree, we couldn't risk it escaping secure containment, protecting and killing even more people. Well, Alex? Fine. Burn it for all I care. It's not like the council would have otherwise such a specimen in the first place. Rather than society, right? Can you do the honor? Of course I can. Watch. Ray opened his mouth and spewed a gut of flames towards the creature. The creature writhed as its surface started to bubble away. You could only hear sizzling amidst the bright flame as the creature disintegrated to nothing while the crystals on its back remained. There, it's done. It's well done, alright. More like congratulations. Something wrong? No, it's nothing. I'll be taking this then. Alice opened his pouch and grabbed the crystal with its metal tweezers, carefully placing it inside. Better than nothing, one should say. Well, now that that's settled, let's go check out the crystal, Dave. You good to go? Sure. Let's go. What? You saw you felt lightheaded. Dave. What? Dave? You find yourself walking along a seemingly endless stone corridor. It was this familiar place once again. This place. You walked for what felt like hours down the corridor. You glanced over your shoulder once in a while. You couldn't shake the feeling that you were being watched by someone or something. Usually something chased you down this corridor, but this time was different. Eventually you arrived at the end of the corridor where a large door awaited you. This is new. I've never made it this far. You pushed the door open and found yourself inside a pitch black room. You heard a loud slam as the door closed in on its own, trapping you inside. Hey! You felt where the door was to find a knob to no avail. All that was left was a smooth wall. Shit, hello? Finally, you come. Who's there? You attempt to look in the direction of the voice, losing it in the darkness. How rude. You haven't even introduced yourself. Well, I'm Dave, correct. How do you know? Oh, I know, Dave. I know how much of a good dog you are. Linus told me plenty. Who? You have just met him. How could you forget? What do you want from me? Oh, nothing. I just want you to stay put like the good, obedient dog you are. I'm not your dog. So you say, and even if you aren't, you will be. You think you can hide inside that little city of yours, Just you wait. I'll make sure you come to me, begging for my mercy. I will. Death. Pun. The voice began to crackle as the ground beneath you shook violently before a large crack appeared right where you stood. Ah! You could only hear your own scream as you trembled towards the bottomless abyss. Ah! You sat up from your bed, screaming still. It took you a while before your breathing calmed down and you realized you were back at your guild room. You took a couple of deep breaths as you laid back down, trying to recall how you ended up here. The last thing you could remember was a run-in with some kind of slime thing. And then you were in a dark place and fell into a bottomless pit. That last part felt oddly familiar, but all the details were already blurry and hazy to you at that point. Ugh, my head, ow. You felt a sting in your head as you clutched it, trying to calm yourself down. Looking across from the bed, you noticed several boxes on the desk. With some difficulty, you got out of bed to inspect them. Inside was food, a bit tepid now, and medicine you could only describe as capsules along with a note. When you wake up, eat and drink this medicine. Come see us when you feel better. We'll be at the Sky Garden beds area. Sincerely, Kody. There are a few grease stains around the fronds of the paper. That's very nice of him. And then I should wash up first before eating. You went into the bathroom and cleaned yourself of the dry remnants of the slime before eating the food and taking the medicine. You were already feeling better, what with the headache finally subsiding, though you still sat on your bed waiting just in case. I'm still tired, but they did say I'm to meet up with them. I want to check up on the situations too. Oh well, time to go. You decided to head to the Sky Garden. It was already dark outside. You must have been asleep for quite a while. There were a lot of people by the main lobby, mostly mercenaries and guild personnel. You were really sure you weren't really sure where to look when you got to the Sky Garden, so you walked around for a bit before finally seeing them at a round table. There were a lot of things, papers, gadgets, and food scattered across the table. Had they been here this whole time while you were unconscious? Oh, he's here, Dave. Hey, Max. You took a seat beside him. How are you feeling? Are you hurt anywhere? I'm fine, just some headaches is all. Figures. So that medicine did help, I presume. Quite well. Thanks for that, Alex. Don't thank me. Kody's the one with the recipes for the meds. Well, thanks, Kody. You're welcome. Are you still hungry? It's okay. I just ate before coming here. Nonsense. You need a lot of food if you want to recover fast. Go ahead and hand you a plate of fried your meals and meatballs. Thanks. Let's have a few more bites. It's no use saying no when he offers you food. Well, I just want him to be healthy, that's all. It's alright. I'm glad you're safe, Dave. Thanks, Ray. Can you fill me out what happened? I can feel you, alright. Why, not now? Oh, you want to be feeling now? Oh, Max, too. You're quite greedy, aren't you, Dave? Here we are. Here we go again for making sake. What's so funny? Did I miss something here? Nothing. Well, after you passed out, I took you back to your room before we went to check on the crystal. When I got back, you were still asleep. You were still fast asleep, so we left the food and meds there. I see. So here's what happened in the meantime. Let us brief you on the events that transpired while you were out cold. So, nothing happened to the crystal? According to our initial analysis, yes. Not even a single scratch on the surface. I did detect some types of abnormalities in the maze field's integrity, but I still require more data to confirm any suspicion. This is just like when we went to the Kai. Someone must have tampered with the crystals to disrupt the field around them. If that's the case, then we really need to go back there to reinvestigate. But in this situation, I don't think we'll get a permit that easily. No problem. I got the permit for all 5 of us. Really? For me as well? Yeah, we need someone to cook us good food on the go. Besides, someone needs to help me bring my tools. Festival will be here managing the lab while I'm gone. But what about the honeysuckle? I'll fill in a job vacancy to help Ashford with a tavern. Okay, but no buts, Kody. You're coming with us. Alright then. If you say so, Alex. Thanks for having me along then. Don't miss that. As Kody looked away and Alex brought his face into his notes again, you and the others only eyed each other here and there in awkward silence. So where are we going? So where are we going? Fridays for now. Really? Why not tomorrow? I have to keep a close eye on the golden crystal for us. The baby reconstructing its own barrier its way since, but I still need to get some readings from one more test, especially with the nether crystal samples from that slug. It might just hold a clue to why all this happened in the first place. Linus. Linus? Who's Linus? That's its name, the slug, Linus. What? Is that the name you came up with, or? Well, I definitely didn't make that up. Well, I don't know. It's pretty hazy by now, but it's something I can recall from the dream I just had. The slug's name is Linus. Intriguing. Alright, not sure how that would come into use, but I'll still note that down for future references. What? What's that noise? Shh, just listen. Good evening, people. This is your guild master speaking. Now that the dust has settled, I ask that all listed mercenaries convene at the main guild hall tomorrow morning for briefing. The situation may seem to have just stabilized, but we must not let our guard down. I expect everyone to be on time tomorrow. Stay safe and remain vigilant, everyone. Only Prosperita. The guild master might as well call him the governor at this point. Why? Yeah, there's our guild master, Alaric. He's the one managing the guild as well as the whole city. Well, Wait, you're saying he's handling both places at the same time? Is that a bit much? Man, it's quite the capable man. The same can't be said about his son, though. You can say that again. Hey, don't be like that. He means well, alright? Meanwhile, you, Max. He's still a game master's son. Respect where it's due, guys. This is game master's son. You'll know in time. Alright then. Well, that concludes our meeting for today. It's been fun meeting you guys like this again. Yeah, I guess it has been, huh? Well, bear one now. Let's not sew up late tomorrow. Besides, I think Dave still needs more rest. With that, everyone bid each other goodbye as you headed back to your room with Kody. You chatted for a bit before he wished you a good night and left. You were still feeling weak and tired from the encounter. You got in bed and immediately drifted to sleep. You woke out of your bed as your alarm clock went off. You had a terrible dream that night. It was that same shadow creature chasing you down the stone corridor. Though at some point you heard a voice reaching out for you. It was spectral in some ways, utterly incomprehensible yet oddly soothing. And ever since then, the dark machinations around you all fell apart as the nightmare returned to what you would describe as a normal dream. I needed this. You sighed to yourself, feeling grateful especially after what happened yesterday. You could say it was a perfect way to start a new week. You sat in your bed for a while before getting ready for the day. They gathered all available mercenaries down the hall today, so you better show up on time. You quickly made your way to the main lobby after going through your morning rituals. The place was already packed as people lined up around the center. You could see a big feline standing at the podium. You squeezed your way in line. The others, even Kody, were also there as well as bait, separated at different lines. They seemed a bit different, a tad out of it, if you dare say yourself, though you kept the thought to yourself as the person on the podium started off. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Master Alec and Ease people. I hope you all are doing well this morning. Now, it's come to my attention that a number of rumors has arisen regarding to what the recent catastrophe, what caused the recent catastrophe. And for that, I must remind you that at this point, we all know precisely what happened that night. Indeed, a saboteur among us managed to disrupt our city's defense system with a very simple hope, order, and prosperity. The Guardian Crystal itself is unwavering protection has shielded us from the countless outside threats for 2 decades, but for that it's rendered us complacent. This simply cannot happen again. May this incident forever remain a grim reminder of what will happen as soon as we let our guard down. We may have weathered the storm, but this war is still far from won. I gathered you here because you are all that stands for the city's peace and order that guarantees. Remain vigilant. Group up with your team, patrol the premises, gather every bit of information that you can, apprehend any suspects and interrogate them through and through. Ah yes, I've also been informed that our citizens have begun using the request board again. Make sure to attend to their needs appropriately. Now go, O Guaranteers, and may your might illuminate their path and Vegas those foul nether beasts, or Dita Prosperita. Dita Prosperita, you are dismissed. With that, the mercenaries quickly grouped up and headed their own ways into the city. After a moment, you saw Max and the others gathered in a corner, so you went to them. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Dave. Good morning. Oh, you're here. Morning. You're just in time, Dave. I was just about to give you this to you guys. Is that the prototype you've been working on? Yes, I finally managed to put one on, to put one up together. It's still rather crude compared to the device they provide, but the basic functionality is there and it's compact enough to fit into your pockets. What's the difference between this and the device you gave us? Well, this one instead of beeping, it can send voice or text messages between devices. Also, like the Crystal Communication Hub. Yes, but much smaller. But this maintaining communication across greater distances will be much easier. We can contact each other more reliably at the first sign of trouble. The map fuzzer can help with navigating the terrain. Oh, what? Oh, wait. There's a map on this thing too? Yeah, I saw a world map module along with the core system. It would be hard to get lost out in the field now. And what if the power runs out? Just put it next to to an energy crystal. It will automatically siphon from it to recharge. This is very neat, Alex. Well done. Thanks. Couldn't have done this without a data device. It's pretty much what inspired this prototype. So, thank you, Dave. You're welcome, Alex. Glad I could be a help. You make a good test subject after all, Dave. Well, Alex, I mean what I mean here. Alex handed the prototype phone to you and the others. To use it, just tap the crystal and the main screen will appear. You can touch the symbols there to navigate between the programs. Alright then, thanks Alex. Make sure to keep it safe. These are the only working ones I got. If you manage to break it, I won't have any spares to give you. What about my heart? You broke it once, you know. Well, too bad then. Better luck looking for it elsewhere. Now, let's focus on the task at hand. I know it's been a few years since we worked together, but let's do our best as a team, right? Where's it, Kody? I just can't keep my mouth in the kitchen. Well, Alex did call in a temporary replacement, right? Bit further ahead of the schedule, too. It's gonna be fine, man. Now, you can focus on your duty towards Hakai. I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys, but truth be told, I much rather be working in the kitchen. What do you mean by that, Kody? Well, I just think I'm way behind the curve. There's no way I'd be fit for this line of duty anymore. Nonsense, Kody. You're already here, though, aren't you? We all know how capable you can be. Just have more faith in yourself. Or I can be pretty capable in the kitchen. Kody. Sorry. I guess I'll try. I can't guarantee anything, though. That's alright. What matters that you still want to try. That's a start, right? Right? Well, for the day, we're going to inspect a few different places at the same time. At the same time, so we stick together? I don't feel sure, but it's still much safer than say to be on our side, on our own, despite what happened recently. Besides, Alex's device already allows for ease of communication, so it makes sense to split up and investigate places we're familiar with most. Sounds good. I'll head over to the beach then. I'll investigate the market. I'll be at the Golden Crystal, the ones on diagnostics. Alright then, I'll go to the old mines. Might find some clues there, right? Yeah? No screwing around, alright? Yeah, I know. Might still screw somebody though. Right. Yeah, alright, just chill, man. This ain't a race, you know? How about me? Well, you can do some investigation on your own, Dave. Might give you a more authentic experience. There are always several requests on the board as well. Then afterwards you can follow up with me. That's still very vague. Sure I guess. Or you can try to help me. Just come along with me to the beach and we can have some fun. I'm just kidding. But do join me if you like, Dave. I can use it as a hand with the testing too. Well, it's up to you to decide, Dave. Good hunting. Alright, I'll be off then. See you guys later. Just use a map fuzzer to get around in case you forget where a certain part of town is. Could use more refining, but I believe it should be easy for you to read. Alright then, see you guys later. But with that, you're left alone in the hall. What do you want to do? Now that you have free roam in the city, you'll have the option to wander well at will. For the day, feel free to look around to your heart's content. However, in future days, you'll have a set amount of time to wander, so do keep that in mind. You head to the Guild's public library, trying to learn more about this world. After wandering around for a bit, you ended up at the history section and grabbed a random book. This book delved a lot more into the political sides of things, with names like Peleria, Gallant, or Hainan being thrown around a lot. It all felt a little too overwhelming to get into. On the side, you ended your reading session after some time. You're still unsure whether you really learned anything. Maybe you could focus on the other sections of the book this time. It still felt a little smarter, at least. You returned to the library, rather determined to tackle the same subject again as last time. Ignoring the geopolitical complications detailed in the book, you managed to glean a few interesting details from the passages. But in the center of the city you're in right now, Crystal Coast used to be part of the Polarian Empire, which occupied a large part of the old continent. And similarly, the Gallant, the nation bordering Polaria to the northwest, the empire was split into east and west. To prevent confusion, Polarian scholars and politicians refer to their house as Dextra and Sinistra, meaning right and left, respectively, though none of that seemed to matter ever since the Sinistra capital fell to the Nether Plague. The book only seemed to mention the events leading up to the founding of the Crystal Coast 2 decades ago, and not much else in between. There's still some interesting stories here and there, something about a diplomat from Rose Island, a mediator. He was one of the few who actively fought against the animosity between Sinistra and Dexter, though it seemed too little too late. Later on, he was caught in an ambush by the king's thralls and presumably gone missing with his Saxonian companion. The last thing people managed to gather was his nearly singed general amidst the caravan wreckage. That's sad. I hope they actually escaped together. He decided to take a break from the reading session. There was quite a bit more information to digest this time around. You're back at the library once again, this time rather curious about the other places in this world. And skimming through a geopolitical atlas, you realize it probably wasn't a good time since there were a lot of terminology that you didn't recognize at all. It did say some mumble jumbles about how the continents were formed, which felt oddly familiar to you, kind of like something you hear in a geography class back then. The place Kody came from, Faboria, was located at one of the northern continents, bordering a place called Morgana Desert, which was somewhat connected to its Gallant and the old continent. Saboria seemed to have only a number of settlements scattered across the nation, which probably was their equivalent of towns or cities, given the harsh mountainous terrain and its freezing tundra climate as detailed in the entry. You could see Hainan as 4 provinces on a large island nation a bit north from Crystal Coast. Due to the current world situation, Hainan seemed to be closed off to the rest of Arborea, except for Crystal Coast, apparently went with that festival just a few days ago. To the far west of these continents seem to be 2 large continents called Iberia and Iberian Straits, though not much is written about them. This has been interesting and all, but we felt like you were already running out of brain juice, so we decided to call it a day for now. Went to the request board. It's like a bulletin board with a bunch of handwritten notes sticky in a rather neat fashion. There were quite a few requests, though most of not all of them already had somebody on the case except for one. Please, help get my pet down safely. You'll be handsomely rewarded. No, I'm down at the beach. Do you want to take it? Well, that's all I can do here for now. Probably should check my phone and see how the others are doing. Dave, is that you? Wow, this thing actually works after all, damn. Remember at the old mines you want to help. Dave, is that you? Well, this thing actually works after all. Damn. Well, at the old mines you want to help. See. Dave, is that you? Well, this thing actually works after all. Damn. What about the old mines you want to help? See you. What is it, Dave? I'm at the Garden Crystal, so come by if you want to lend a hand. Okay, bye. Dave, yeah, this thing is cool. It's so cool. Yeah, I guess so. Well, go to the beach if you want to find me. I'm investigating some things with Finn. You know his place, right? I don't think I've met him before, no. Oh, well, no worries. I'll show you where he is. Just go there. We can talk about the details. See ya. Hello, Dave? How does this thing work? Kody? Yes. Hi, Dave. How do you do? I'm at the market right now. The people here might know something about yesterday. Come meet me here if you can, alright? Kody? The call ended abruptly. He must have hung up by accident. You arrived at the beach. Where do you want to go? You caught a glance of a commotion at the side of the beach. There are a bunch of people gathered around a palm tree. It's hard to see from this distance, but you could vaguely see some kind of cat lizard thing near the top. That probably has something to do with that request I just took. I should come take a look closer. Excuse me. Mert's coming through. Are you the one that took my request? Please, you got to help me, please. Calm down, please. Can I explain what's going on again? Well, as you can see, my beautiful crow suddenly just climbed up this tree and couldn't get down on his own. Oh, honey, sweetie, please come back down. You can't just stay up there. Don't decide uncontrollably. Looked up at the tree and didn't look that bad from afar, but here the height is pretty steep. Oh, please, good mercenary. He's my only family. I don't know what to do if anything happened to him. You go nervously. One might crack a spine or two if they fell from up there. It's alright, just stay put. Take care of this. He looked at the tree again, taking a deep breath to calm himself. Come on, you got this, Dave. Just climb the tree and don't look down. Should be easy, right? I mean, if the poor cat lizard can get up there, you can too, right? Right? You took another brief moment of hesitation before approaching the tree. You wrapped your arms around the tree to get a feel of it. It didn't seem as big as you expected, as you could easily hug around the trunk. Maybe if you held on tight enough, you could slowly crawl your way up. Alright, just give it a whirl. You got this. You began making your way up slowly but surely, trying to mimic those coconut farmers on a TV show you once watched. So far, so good. You made a mental note to keep your eyes upwards at all times. Eventually, you got close enough to take a better look at the creature. Judging for its anatomy, it looked like if a crocodile cat had a baby. It was a frightening thought, but it didn't look as much of a monstrosity as one expected. It's been staring at you ever since you made the climb, but it still seemed too anxious to leave the palm leaf it was clinging to. Well, okay, here, Croco Kitty. I'm here to help you get down. Yeah. He reached toward the creature, but it backed up further along the leaf. Oh, crap. It's definitely out of ways now. You have no choice but to climb even further up top. Okay, just don't look down, Dave. Don't look down. Repeating the same moves, you slowly made it to the very top of the tree. Though as soon as you got there, you accidentally looked beneath as anxiety overtook you. Oh, fuck. Very high up. Shit. You clung to the tree even more. You even panted to the nausea subsided. God, everything is still spinning. So this is what vertigo feels like. You looked at the creature again after having calmed down, who still seemed very wary of you. Hey now, nice Croco Kitty. Go. You weren't sure how, but the pet managed to retrieve him even further, now clinging to the edge of the leaf. Nice. People, if this thing jump out, then please at least catch it for me. I hope not, but we'll try. No, boy, sweetie, please come down. I got some food for you. Boy, that's your name, right? Boy, here, I can get you down. I won't hurt you. That seemed to the twig. Upon hearing his name, the lizard cat seemed to lower his guard as he approached you. Yeah, that's it. That's a good Croco Kitty. He patted the creature on his scaly head as soon as he got in range. Who purred in return and suddenly jumped towards you. Whoa, easy there. You're not the only one who's scared shitless here. Wow. Right. Now, how are we going to get back down? Just hang on to me, alright? The pet clung to your hoodie, flapping as you slowly climbed back down. It was very anxiety-inducing, if only because you didn't want to fall flat on the ground. After what felt like an eternity, you finally made it back as you dropped your knees on the ground. Sweet Earth. Oh, bro, you're back. You're finally back. Please don't ever scare me again like that. Why would you climb that tree to begin with? Wow. Hey, well done. Not everyone can climb a tree like that. I guess you mercs really are a cut above the rest. Well, I don't know about that, but thanks, I guess. Thank you again, good mercenary. I suppose here's your reward. Thank you so much for saving my dear quote. No promise might do it after all. You complete your quest. You got 5 gold coins. You feel a bit stronger too. Now that your work here is done, return to the beach entrance. Where do you want to go? You've never met this fan before, but Ray did ping his location on the map for you, so it wasn't too difficult to make it to wherever he was. You can see Ray, his friend, in front of the hut, sitting on the sand. Wait, hey. Oh, you came. Hello. Hi, you must be Finn, right? Yes, indeed, he's a friend of mine. Friend. I'm heartbroken, right? Well, nice to meet you, Finn. I'm Dave. So I've heard. Ray talked about you quite a bit. You're that new recruit at the guild, right? Yeah, I'm just starting out. Well, feel free to come here and train with me if you like. I can teach you some techniques I learned from my hometown. Sure thing, thanks for the offer. So you're here to help me out? Yeah. Anything I can do, or is there anything you've gathered? Nothing so far, I'm afraid. Finn was watching the beach all night yesterday, so he didn't spot anything unusual. Nah, thank yep. So yeah, this place is safe as can be. You could even say that creature didn't arrive through the ocean. Would be problematic if it did. Yeah. Then again, I don't think we've ever seen that many aquatic nether creatures to begin with. Why is that? Well, for one, the ocean is pretty massive. So nether dust will just get dissolved and lose any potency to affect anything. Even if the king got some army beneath the ocean, the world will only dampen the world also dampen the mind control effect, making it a lot harder for him to control these creatures. Whoa, how does that even work? Basically, I think it's kind of like if you try to shout through the ocean, sure the sound can travel faster, but it will become a lot murkier by the time it comes to your ears. We can hear it, but won't be able to understand anything because land creature ears aren't made to hear underwater and stuff like that. Well, at least that's what Alice told me anyway. Yeah, I see. Whichever the case, I can safely say that the sea will remain peaceful unless Atlantia somehow fall under the king's grasp. It's pretty peaceful here too. Well, there's that. I'm gonna go look around some more. Feel free to go catch up with the others, Dave. You sure you don't want my help? Nah, I think I'll be fine. Sorry to call you over, Dave. It's alright, at least everything is fine. See you later then. See you. Well, I have some business to attend to as well. Take care now. You too, Finn. It seems like the beach is clear. Better check out on the others. They decided to go to the veteran park where the garden crystal was. It's quite easy to find a park given that you could see the crystal from every corner of the city. The park was divided into two sections, the outer and the inner wing. Where do you want to go? You reach over to the outer wing. There's a lot of beaches and food stalls around. There's a lot of benches and food stalls around. Aside from the more frequent patrols of mercenaries passing by, the atmosphere was just as peaceful as any other day. So a lot of people relaxing or having a picnic. Either people have already moved on from the incident or they just didn't know of it to begin with, but still felt a little jarring to you. You didn't find anything interesting or suspicious after wandering around for a bit, so you returned to the entrance. You decided to go to the inner ring park. Almost immediately you noticed that there were much fewer people around, a lot more mercenaries patrolling the premise. Most of them seemed on high alert. Halt. State your business. I'm from the guild. I'm here to meet up with... Yeah, I can see you're from the guild. But have you any permanent legal paper for business here? Legal paper? Is that really necessary? I'm just here to investigate after all. Well, look around you, pal. Plenty of men around do the investigating for you. Now see here, you still seem a little lost, so I'm just gonna spell it out for you. This part of Veteran Park is now a restricted area. Has been since yesterday. What, you think this is some sort of place you can just waltz in and ask for people? No, of course not. I'm only here because Alice said he might need my assistance, that's all. Oh, really, buddy? You have no permit. Can't even state your business properly. Why would Sir Alice need your help? Actually, how do you even know his name to begin with? You, buddy pal, is being quite sus, might I say. You know what? I'll just leave. Sorry to bother you all. You quickly retreated out of the guard's sight before calling Alice on your phone. Dave, I'm still in the middle of something here. Speak quickly. The guards aren't letting me in, Alex. They were pretty rude about it. But of course, I always instructed them to let you through, but they've most likely forgotten. I'm still in the middle of some prepping procedures. Might take a minute or two, but I'll meet up with you at the gate. All right. You wait a bit. You wait a little bit until you. He quickly retreated out of the guard's sight before calling Alex on your phone. Dave, I'm still in the middle of something here. Speak quickly. The guards aren't letting me in, Alex. They're also pretty rude about it. Well, of course. I always instructed them to let you through, but they've most likely forgotten. I'm still in the middle of some prepping procedures. Might take a minute or two, but I'll meet up with you at the gate. Alright. You waited a little bit before going back to the guards. You again. Well now, you just can't cause trouble in any other places, huh? No, wait, I can explain why I'm back. Oh yeah? You will, buddy pal. How about you speak to this? The guard promptly took a step towards you on the stall as you heard Alex yelling from afar. Hey, stand down. He's a friend. Master Alex, you know this guy? You think? Did I not instruct you to let him in? I've told you the specifics down to his fur color, yet you have all still couldn't remember? Inconceivable. I'm so sorry, Master Alex. Please come in. Come, Dave. We haven't time to waste. You follow him inside to the inner circle of the park near the base of the crystal. Thanks, Alex. For what? For what you just did. I can't just have them beat you up. That would jeopardize my only test subject. Okay, still, thanks. You're welcome. Now hurry up, will you? Okay. You head further along the ramp leading up to the base of the golden crystal, which stood majestically against the sky. Whoa. You'll get used to it. It's very beautiful. And the sound. The sound? Yeah, I always hear it faintly every time I'm in town, almost like a chorus of humming noises. And now that I'm here, I can hear it loud and clear more than ever. It sounds very beautiful. Interesting, but alas, we're here to work, Dave, not to stand around admiring auditory hallucinations. But right, I guess not. So what can I help you with, actually? Yeah, you can help me figure some things out. Like what? Did something happen to the crystal? Oh no, surprisingly, nothing at all. There's not even a single thing wrong with it. Whatever harmonized the crystal that night is now gone. So it can stabilize and repair itself? The GC as a whole is still quite a mystery to us. We merely built it based on a prototype we tried to replicate the Akai tree's protective force field in. And the spring source was guidance. Without her, this thing wouldn't have worked at all. I spent the past years trying to replicate her works and dissecting her blueprints. I have made some progress, but still far from a 100% replication. Is it too complicated? Not complicated per se. It just requires a lot of fine-tuning, which means you've got to have some kind of attunement to begin with. But for her, it came very natural, as if she had some sort of innate affinity towards crystals. I've heard that she could talk to them as if they were alive and sentient beings. Maybe that's what makes a difference. Talk to them, huh? Well, either way, I do have some theories to test. Can you touch the crystal? Test it? Yeah, just go up to the GC and touch it. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit, see? Reach an arm to the crystal's base and lightly nudge it. Nothing happened. Okay. You reach out towards the crystal. Almost immediately, you could feel fuzzy and tingly sensation, which grew stronger the closer your hand got to the crystal. Are you supposed to feel this? Just touch the damn crystal. You put your hand towards it, and without warning, a surge of energy curves through your veins, rendering you soft and dazed. Whoa. What? You tried to sound out, but all that could come out when your mouth was stuttering gibberish. Try as you might, you couldn't pull away from the crystal either. It was like being stuck to a magnet. Help! Oh, what in the maker's name? Crap, hold on. This grabs you by the waist and yanked hard. You're so heavy. He heaved several times before making another pull. The force this time was just barely enough to separate you from the golden crystal, whose radiance seemed to flicker for a brief moment before going back to normal. Damn. Damn, I didn't expect that we asked for the crystal. Sorry about that, Dave. This is okay. You try to speak, but with your tongue still sitting uncontrollable, you fail to even articulate the first words you had in mind. Shit, cause hmm? I, why are you speaking like that? Try to speak normally. He tried to take a deep breath to calm himself down. Here, have some water. And let's hand you his bottle. Thank. Let's drink it first. I can't understand you. You're not as drank out. You felt strangely dehydrated after the incident. You rested for a while until the tingling sensation subsided. You could speak normally again. Phew. Better? Yeah, sorry. How are you feeling? Well, I mean, what did that feel like? It's like getting zapped by lightning, like a sudden flow of energy just burst through me. I see. Yeah, that's a common thing for magic wielders. People will utilize the energy source from the crystal to reinvigorate their power. Aside from the golden crystal tends to be a bit much, though, so they switch to smaller energy crystals instead. Interestingly, you must be an empty cell, what with your minuscule amount of mains, hence the GC will compensate for a big burst of energy, like a broken dam unleashing its water down the stream. What you experienced just now was energy shock, where the surge of energy was simply too much to bear and quite literally fry your system. I guess that would be more like bottle shock. Semantics. Well, still, what does that mean for me? Can I not ever do magic now? No, it's quite the opposite, actually. I think you might be ready doing some basic magic. Huh? But I thought you just said my system was fine. It's just a figure of speech. Me, you just got majorly zapped. As long as you're still alive and the rest about you is unaffected. Anyways, I got one idea. You may drop by my lab next time around and I'll teach you some basics. Alright, do you need anything else? No, I think I'm alright on my own for now. There's still some diagnostics I have to run on the GC's frequencies before I can wrap things up. You should probably go check on the others if you like. Okay, then see you later, Max. Do be careful though. I will. You left Alice's device and returned to the air park entrance. The guard didn't seem to bear an eye on you this time around. There wasn't much else for you to do there either. Looks like you're done here. Better check out on the others. He decided to go to the market district, which is made as straightforward as can be with a map function. You arrived at a very crowded marketplace. There were a lot of stalls and merchants hawking many different types of wares from meat, spices, vegetables, to trinkets, or even weapons. You made your way through the crowd and eventually spotted a familiar bear speaking to one of the vegetable stall owners. Hi, Kody. Oh, hello, Dave. What are you doing? Me? I was doing my own investigating, asking stalls and merchants if they saw anything suspicious. Oh, okay. Anything to report? None so far, I don't think. All the stalls were closed pretty early on since everyone is still recovering from the incident, with the exception of a few bars and weaponsmiths. I asked them too, but they didn't notice anything strange until the chaos hit the streets. So nothing noteworthy after all. Yeah, it seems so. It's pretty peaceful here, at least. I don't know about the others, though. You could always call them on Alex's phone to talk about it, right? Well, yes, but I'm still don't really know how to operate this thing. I just don't want to break it if I fiddle with it too much. I just don't want to disappoint Alex again. Oh, wait, what do you mean, again? I think I'll be fine here by myself. Dave, you should go check on the others if you want. Alright, then. I'll see you later then. Yeah. See you back at the guild. See you. With that, he moved onto another stall. It seems there's nothing more that you can do here. Better check out on the others. He decided to go to the old mines. Despite not being that far away from the guild, It was a bit off the beaten path, but thanks to the map function, you're right there at the bear walking. You can see the cave entrance and outpost nearby. Where do you want to go? Make your way towards the cave entrance. Boy, who goes there? State your business. I'm from the guild. Just want to investigate a bit. Oh, are you now? Where's your permit, then, Boyle? Permit? Yes, this ain't your official part for you. Just really loiter around, sonny. Now, either you come back when a permit or street cleared, or steer clear of this spot. Got it? Okay, I'll leave. Sorry. Where do you want to go? And head towards the outpost. You see Max there, chatting with another guard by the post. Max. Dave, hey. What are you doing? But I was talking to the guards to see if they caught anything suspicious. I'd be surprised if they didn't catch anything suspicious. Hmm? What do you mean? The guard at the cave entrance was, very strict about not letting me in to investigate. There must be something inside already, right? Oh, that was just under orders, Dave. Security's hiding around these parts, especially after what happened the other day. But I do apologize for not telling you that you need a permit to be let in, sorry. It's okay. So what's the deal with this cave? You see, the place has been infested with slime creatures for a while now. Let's check in with the guards to see if one such thing escaped from here that day. So the cave is full of those things. Yeah, more or less so. They're a byproduct of the elemental debris from crystal mining. Are they that dangerous? Not necessarily. I say they're more akin to pests, usually harmless. When they congregate, they manage to drive out the miners and force them to open up to a new place. That's unfortunate. But why didn't they just steal this K off them? That's because we still use it to throw away our trash. These slimes eat the trash and turn whatever inside into usable organic matter. Oh, now that you mention it, I've always wondered where all the trash from the city went to. This is very neat, alright. It is, but once in a while people must come by to cull the population. 2 months of them, and they might flood out from the cave and harm passerby or even start invading smaller towns and settlements. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, by the way, I finished a request. Really? That's great, Dave. What did that entail? Well, I pretty much climbed a tree by the beach to save someone's cat lizard pet thing. I think I might have seen that one. So you saved a crow, huh? Not bad at all, huh? These little things are pretty hard to deal with. Well, what it means it probably wouldn't listen to anybody's command even if you're the owner. True, it was worth trying to get to come with me until I learned his name from the owner, was I pretty much forgot by now. Climbing a tree was definitely scarier though. But you still managed it, didn't you? That's all that matters. Besides, most marks probably ignored this because they had more important things to do, but you decided to risk your livelihood to say something dear to a stranger. That's exactly a step in the right direction. I'm proud of you, Dave. Thanks, Max. That means the world to me. So anything I can help you with? Probably not. I know you're eager for that feat, but I got this place under control for now. I'll investigate the cave a bit later as well. You should go catch up with the others, Dave. Oh, okay then. I'll see you later, Max. See you. Stay safe now. It seems that you're done here. Better go back to the guild then. You were told around to say a bit more before going back to the guild and met the others at the Sky Garden. You can see the others already gathered at the place Alice specified. Max was talking to Ray. Kody seemed pensive as ever, while Alice himself was tinkering with his gadgets always. Good evening, guys. Dave, you're back. How was your first official day as a mercenary? It was good, I guess. I just got heckled a lot whenever I enter a high security location. Well, that might be because you need to wear the guild's badge. Probably, but that one guy at the Crystal Park did recognize me as a guild person. They all just said something about needing a permit to be around those places. I see. Don't worry, Dave. I'll get those for you tomorrow, along with some other gear. Oh, alright. Sounds good. Well, what else did you do, Dave? To the request? Yep, I completed my first request. Someone at the beach got their pet stuck up a tall palm tree, so I got up there and saved it. I don't know why most people didn't seem to bother with it. Oh, not Camosa, huh? Truth be told, this wasn't the first time they got their quote stuck up the tree. Probably won't be the last either. I can see why everyone just kind of ignored the request. I guess, but what if nobody took it at all? Would the poor thing just be stuck there for days and nights? That doesn't sit well. That doesn't sit right with me. I think the owner just got paranoid, Dave. I've seen a pet getting up at weird places and still manage to get down sometime later. See, so it's not exactly a big deal. Now, don't say that, Alex. Even if what you said about the quote is true, it's still a good thing you took that request, Dave. Giving that owner peace of mind is still a big deal. Yeah, I agree. That person must have been thankful afterwards, which is always nice. Well, nice job, Dave. Today saving pets and tomorrow saving the world. Well, thanks, Ray. He's still calling you that. What, Ray? I don't mind. It fits my name better anyway. So, we're calling you Ray instead of Ray now? You don't have to. I mean, it's totally up to you guys. Just one day you guys call him that. Kody was the first to call him that way. We just kind of follow along. Huh? What? Why me? I mean, sure. I called him Ray when we first met. I just didn't know how to pronounce his name. But really, why is that? He probably just got confused between Verbodian and common pronunciation rules. Alex, please, I've made a fool of myself enough already. Now, that's fine, guys. Both Ray and Ray are fine. Let's go with whatever suits you best. I'll just stick with Ray. Yeah, hard to beat for us so happy at this point. Yeah, same I guess. Oh, alright then. So, you guys hungry? I'll take some food from the tavern. That'd be appreciated, Kody. Thanks. You guys wait here. Kody left the seat and went on his way. So, how are things, guys? And the GC is fine. Could be better, could be worse. Nothing unusual at the beach, as you might have heard. Though mine say too, just spent the afternoon keeping the slime population in check. Good. Kody seems kind of unmotivated, don't you think? I bet he is. He's way out his comfort zone. You think I'm not out of my comfort zone? Well, you too. But at least you still have some interest in the work. Hey, whatever makes him happy, man. Yeah, but the guildmaster expects us to go as a team. Really? I don't recall him saying that at all. Well, maybe not verbatim, but he is implying that we should work as a team, so here we are. Okay, just give us some time. I think Kody will come back around and we can have fun again, just like we used to. Fun? Really, why? Is that all you ever think about? I'm sorry. Whatever, I'm not even mad, just a bit disappointed. You sounded yourselves, everybody felt silent for a long time until Kody returned with the food. He did look quite happy at least. Here you go, guys, some stew I made. Sorry for the wait. Thanks, Kody. These look delicious. You seem to be in a bad mood, Kody. Well, cooking always makes me happy. You've always looked happy when cooking, even back then. Guess that means I cook at heart, huh? Alex quickly grabbed a bowl and poured some stew for himself as Kody set the pot on the table. Finally, some good fucking food. Where have I heard that from before? There. Slow down or you'll choke. Hurler, man. Better say the choking for something else. What the heck, why? Easy, guys, you gotta suffocate him with soup. The atmosphere felt lighter again as the boys joined in on the mail and chat away, telling some of the moments they had during the day. You felt relieved seeing them like so, and Kody's delicious food surely helped. You couldn't help wondering what might have happened between them in the past, but you kept the thought to yourself, silently bringing this up just would just sell everyone's mood. Eventually, it was time for everyone to say goodbye and part ways. Kody also accompanied you back to your room. This was actually the first time Kody accompanied you back to your room. You seemed to be in a much better mood than before, and for that, you were glad. How you feeling, Kody? Well, I'm fine. Thanks for asking, Dave. Something must have happened at the kitchen, huh? You could put it that way. I was honestly worried that the kitchen will just be in shambles by the time I got back, but it seems like my replacement held his own. That's good to hear. Sounds like he does know what he's doing. Indeed, I do need to come back and check on things once in a while, though. Actually, after you left the market district, I learned that the butcher shop was actually closed since yesterday. Poor guy seemed to be missing. Wait, it can't be, can it? Missing? I hope he's still okay. Me too. I heard that they plan to publish a request for that tomorrow or the day after, so make sure you check the board just in case. Yeah, I will. Thanks, Kody. Alright, I guess this is it. Good night then, Dave. Have a good rest. You too, Kody. Good night. And with that, Kody went on his way. He cleaned up and prepared to go to bed. He walked around the city all day long. You were already exhausted and fell asleep before your body even hit the bed. Impossible. What are the odds? An empty vessel. Mistake. That's my judgment. Nay, inconceivable. What? You spent a moment over your head and temples to ease a headache. You had what felt like a quite normal dream before everything just seemed to fall apart as you found yourself among the ruined hallway. The disembodied voice that played in your mind felt familiar, though you couldn't discern who it was. It felt like it was talking to you, but at the same time just quietly lamenting to itself. Though before you could speak up, the illusion shattered as you were abruptly thrust back into reality. And so you sat there on your bed, still wondering about what it all meant. Beep beep. You noticed your new phone flashing and beeping briefly. You opened it to see a message from Max. Good morning, everyone. Meet me at the lobby. Again today, we're gonna split some work. Don't be late. It seems Max wanted everybody by the lobby, so you went through your morning rituals before heading there. You can see the others already there when you arrived. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Dave. I prepared something good for you. Max, silly, my eye, you mean we, right? Yeah, sorry. Well, Dave, we got you something here. Oh, Oreos? Indeed, your uniform outfitted with the badge. That looks really neat. Yeah, I know, right? I tried adding crystals attuned to you based on the data I have gathered. Don't try to use them yet, though. You might hurt yourself. Well, what are you waiting for, Dave? Try on. Yeah, alright. Thanks again, guys. I'll be right back. Return to your room to put the new outfit on before returning to the lobby. I'm back. Welcome back. So, what do you guys think? Oh, it fits you quite well, Dave. Now I'm falling even more for you. It looks good on you, Dave. It doesn't look half bad, true. Keep it well, though. It's quite costly. Yeah, don't worry, Alex, I promise. Now that's settled, thanks for coming here again, guys. How's everyone doing? Just cause of the chase bets. What else you need for today? Right. So today, I want us all to work together on the investigation again. Again? I thought yesterday was the last one. You think, but truth of the matter is that we haven't got a single clue nor lead on who the culprit could be. Or the others on the case too? Can we just, I don't know, do our things and get on with our days? And what would that be, why? Well, I don't know. For me, it's running errands and running requests, cooking, researching. I see. Well, we've sworn our loyalty to the guild, yes, so it's only appropriate to fulfill the guild man's request that is the investigation. Whatever, just give us the assignments so I can go back to my lab. Right, so why? Yeah? You go to the market. Sure. Let's gotta go there anyway. But I need more fertilizer for my garden. Do not get distracted though. Remember our objective. Yeah, I'll be focused on months. I'll focus as much as I can. Yes, sir. And Kody, huh? You were going to the beach. Alright, but what for? Just ask around. Maybe someone might know something. Come by the harbor as well, in case our attacker came from one of the ships. Right, okay then. As for you, Alex, I know. I'll go to Veteran Park again. I still need some more data from the GC. I was gonna say the old mine, but I guess you can continue to test at the park as well. Well, of course. Well, regardless, I appreciate the enthusiasm, Alex. Is that so? Better give me a pat on the back then. How about something else on the back? Why? Yeah, just do your work, alright? Oh well. Alright, as for you, Dave, yeah, I like you too. Max, I want to take him with me to the harbor. Oh, I was thinking of bring him along with my investigations. We'll train him in the process as well. Sure, but he's still my employee, you know. It's my responsibility to take care of him too. If the information we have been doing exercises and at the tavern duties too. I see, but just exercises might not cut it. I hope you've been doing a little more than just that, Kody. Well, it's pretty intense, Matt. He's been teaching me how to fight too. Is that so? Probably fisticuff techniques at best. That's what Kody's best at, after all. As long as it makes Dave not entirely clueless at a fight, I'll take it. Indeed. See, I kept my words, Max. So let me bring him along. Alright. I suppose you've earned my trust on this, Kody. I'm glad to hear, Max. But I'll do you one better. When the time comes, Dave will be able to defeat him yourself. Is that right, Dave? Of course, I won't lose to you that easily, Max. You're the man. Alright, well, anyhow, Kody's finally doing field work after a while. That's some good opportunity for him to train Dave, right? I concur. If there's a right time for it, this will be it. Very well, Dave. Dave may accompany you, Kody. Just keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious, okay? We will, Dave. If you have any medicines, I'll help too. Thanks, Kody. That's what I like to see. And Dave? Yeah, Max? I know Kody's with you, but stay safe, alright? Do call me if you need anything. Will do. Thanks, Max. You're welcome. I'll be heading to the crime scene to investigate now. You're all dismissed. Go hunting. Let's get this over with. Come, Dave. Almost forgot. Dave, come to my lab tonight. You guys should come as well. Wow, you need something there? Yeah, I'd like to run some tests with Dave. You might want to see it too. Sure. We'll be there. With that, the guys went on their separate ways. Okay, lead the way, Dave. You headed to the public library and spent some time on one book you grabbed. You felt like you've learned something new, although not much. You returned to the library and continued on the random book you picked. You felt like you've learned something new, not by much. You went to check the request board. There are some quests available. I need help moving some things. Can you help me? I'll be at the market. Do you want to take it? Help, some slime slipped through the old mine's entrance and we can have it on the supply sets. Do you want to take it? Well, that's all I can do here for now. Probably should check my phone and see how the others are doing. Dave, do you need any help, any assistance? No, I'm just checking you up. Ah, I thought you need my help, but I'm kind of occupied right now. I'm picking up some weird smell around here. Huh? Okay. Call me when you call me when you really need my help. Okay? All right. Stay safe. You too. Yes, I'm at the Golden Crystal. Just arrived here. Oh yeah, don't forget about tonight. Dave, I'm still on my way to the market. You need something? If not, then call me later on. I'm almost here. Almost there. Hello? Who is this? Hey, Kody. Dave, wait. Why are you calling me? Just trying to test something. I don't know how Alex managed these, but they seem to work really fine, Dave. So don't worry. Yeah. You decided to head to the harbor. Here we are, Crystal Coast Harbor. Oh, it's quite busy here. Lots of ships and people around. Indeed, this is where ships, both local and overseas, stop by before continuing on their trips. So this is another trading hub, like the market district, huh? I suppose you can say that. This could be a good place to smuggle things too. Well, we're here to figure that out. Oh, look at those fish. Huh? Is there something suspicious about it? Maybe suspiciously fresh, that is. You bet it's fresh. These just came down here a few hours ago. The freshest catch you can get for a reasonable price, too. Well, I know a fresh fish when I see one. I have this and this and this here. Chloe's eyes gleamed with excitement as he inspected the different seafood buckets one by one, picking from each for purchasing as he go. Kody? Yeah, just a moment, Dave. I need to, I need to do some work around here first. Can you keep these fresh for me? Sure can, but it might cost you extra if you take a while to come around. That's fine, as long as it remains this fresh when we get back. Alright then, pleasure doing business with you. Likewise, thanks. Let's go, Dave. Alright. We followed Kody around the harbor and surveyed the area for a bit. There were a bunch of fishermen huddling counting their catch by the piers in front of the largely vacant seaside restaurant where a few sailors chatting and possibly gossiping. And on one of the largest ships at the far side stood a rather familiar figure, a feline who you could have sworn you'd seen somewhere before. Which group would you speak to? I think I have an idea who the familiar feline is. Speak him. You decided to go to the cell and speak with the familiar feline. I think I know who the familiar feline is. Repeat that. You decided to go to the cell and speak with the familiar feline. Hello. Hello. Oh, I know you. You're that boy Matt's brought in from the forest. What's your name again? It's Dave. Right, of course. Well, it looks like you got your own badge, too. Congrats. Hello, Tobias. Hi, Kody. I almost didn't see you there. What can I help you guys with? Wait. Let me guess. You'll hear about the recent incident, no? Yeah, you guessed it. Matt told us to ask around the harbor for today. Really? Where is he now? I'm not sure, but he might be at the park right now. From Park? Huh, alright. Thanks for letting me know. Can you tell us anything, Toby? Alright, let me think for a sec. No? Nothing comes up so far. I was here since morning, keeping an eye on the shipment, just like yesterday and the other day. And did you see anything out of the ordinary? What do you think? If I see anything, I will report it our way, yeah? And I guess you have a point. Look, it's nice chatting with you again, but I better get back to the shipment. Gotta keep an eye on the crew, you see? Alright, we'll be on our way then. So, send Max my regards when you see him. Yeah, see, like, every route, Toby is so obsessed over Max. But at least in these other routes, he doesn't give Dave any problems, unlike in Max's route. Jeez, he acts like he hasn't spoken to Max in weeks. Yeah, don't mind him. What bothers me is how unhealthy he was. He said he was there for days after days, right? I thought he would at least know something. Maybe he's just too distracted to care. Maybe. Anyway, let's move on. Okay? We decided to go to the piers and speak to the fisherman. Good day. Hey, good day. What are you buying? Oh, how much are those fishes? Kody. Oh, sorry, force of habit. We're here to investigate yesterday's incident. Oh, alright, what do you need to know? Did you see anything suspicious? Afraid not. Seems from other places as fishermen hauling our catch for the day. Anything else? Maybe some tourists coming and going by noon. Alright, if you see anything, do contact the guild immediately. Yeah, will do, don't worry. Thank you for your time. We'll be on our way now. Seems like nothing is out of the ordinary. Yeah, let's try another place. You decided to go to the restaurant and speak to the sailors. Good day, sir. Good day to you. Ah, that badge. You're from the guild, yes. Yes, indeed. It's not every day you get to see guild people at the pier. What can I provide for you gents? A trip to another country, perhaps? Oh, really? Where can you take us? Galicia, Hainan, Atlantia, any place you want to be. You're in the right place, of course. Well, except Galant is unsafe there these days. Okay, take us to Vobodia? Quite a long voyage, that one. It's possible, but the best my crew can do is get you to Port Krakova. That won't be necessary. We just wanted to ask some questions about the recent incident. Oh, I see. I'm afraid we won't have anything new for you lads. Anything my crew has seen, we've already reported to the authorities. Right. But have you seen anything suspicious throughout the day? Nope. Just a whole lot of tourists going back to their countries after a disastrous night. Other than that, just some packages for the festival and town maintenance, usual stuff. Town maintenance, you say? Yes, decorated plants, planting soil, fertilizers, that sort of thing. I see. Thank you for your time, sir. We'll be on our way now. Godspeed. Self-Venture T. Guilty. What do they say this now? It's just their goodbye phrase. I hear it a lot, but I don't really know what it means either. As we'll probably know. Yeah, and give you a lecture in the process. It's not that bad, honestly. Well, if he doesn't criticize you, that is. No argument there. They said something about town maintenance. I thought the city already got enough resources for that. We do. It's just that our soil aren't exactly suitable for growing crops. And what do you mean by that? There's just so much minerals inside. I tried planting a tomato with the soil from the sky garden, and ended up looking like a ball of gild. Yep, when I cut it open, there's nothing but crystal formation inside. I'm pretty sure you can't eat that. So the plants absorb minerals like that, huh? Should we ask the other places for now? Yeah, the sooner the better. After asking around bunch, you took a lunch break at the seaside restaurant. The food there seemed a bit more expensive than the tavern, at least by a few dozen silver coins. Kody said it used to be a lot more expensive, but they've lowered the price quite a lot over the past decade or so. The quality is nowhere as good as Kody's cooking, but at least the seafood carbonara there was nice. Looks like you're done here. Better check on the others. You decided to go to the market. You arrived at the address specified in the request, and turned out to be a blacksmith's place, judging by the weapons and armors adorning the walls. You could immediately feel the heat and the force washing over you as you stepped inside the place. Hey, what's it now? Don't stand up front like that. He stepped back a little as the elderly avian tending to the forest waved his hand against you. Oh, sorry, my bad. Didn't see you there. And to think I supposed to be the senior one here. Yes, sir, avian. What's that, Kody? That you? It's me. I hope you haven't forgotten my face already. Ha, of course not. You're quite the regular around these parts, sonny. So, try to owe you the pleasure. Well, Dave here got your request. Since he's with me, I might as well help you out, sir. Ah, friend of yours? Yeah, he's also my employee at the tavern, and also a mercenary too. Aye, I get ya. So here's the deal. All my apprentices have returned to their families for the time being, given this entire commotion. I, on the other hand, still need a business. So if your youngins can help me out with these ores and processed goods, that would be much obliged. Gods know how much rest my back could use right about now. You can rest up, sir. Need me to get you some meals as well? Ha! You're all hearts, Kody. But no need. Just some rest and I'll be right as rain. Heh. Understood, sir. Kody, Dave, over here. You handle the goods. I'll carry the ores around. Okay. Help Kody with the ore bags and process gear that Ivan crafted, which turned out to be quite the workout. Afterwards, Kody left the marketplace for quite some time before returning with bags of ingredients to make some carrot soup for both of you. It's quite a filling meal. You felt invigorated and stronger afterwards. Thanks for the meal, Kody. Hey, you're welcome, Dave. Aye, I'm grateful for the food. Been eating this more than I realized. I'm glad you liked it too, Arvin. Still surprised me that you're quite the cook. Ever told you to become a chef? That might suit you. Or a tavern at the guild, sir. Not right. Must have forgotten our way. It's all good, sir. And you too, son. Yes? Pardon my warden. You ain't looking so tough, but you do good work, son. Guess some of that Kody streak must have rubbed off on you somehow, huh? You found me, sir. I'm trying my best, but I still got a long way to go to be a proper mercenary. Market training, eh? That brings me back. Oh, a bear day, sir? Nah, oh dear, friends and companions now lost. The other avian suddenly grabbed your shoulders as he spoke. Listen, son, I ain't know who you are, but you and Kody took the time to help this old man out. That makes your heaps better than the knights in sign armors out there. It ain't always about doing grandiose deeds to be a hero, son. It's small things like these that set you on the right path. So just keep at it, yeah? You'll get there one way or another. I'll bet on it. Now lest I forget your payments. Thank you for the kind words, sir, and the money too. Nothing to it. Rest well now, son. We'll be our ways now. You lads take care. What a nice guy. Right, I have a lot of respect for Arvin. It's thanks to hard workers like him that the people still have a steady supply of ornaments in times of need. Okay, his work is pretty important. It's amazing to see him still at this age. Indeed. Well, let's get going, shall we, Dave? Yeah, let's. It seems there's nothing more that you can do here. Better check out on the others. You make your way towards the outpost. This seems like the place the request mentioned. Do you want to approach? You approach the main outpost building. There were several guards stationed out front. Most of them looked anxious as ever. Hold, state your business. Wait, you're the Bone Crusher. No way, it really is him. But I thought people called him Skull Shatterer or something. Whoa, I didn't expect others to recognize me out here. But please, don't call me by those old names, guys. I'm just a humble mercenary now. Oh, you serious? We're huge fans of yours, sir. Kody, just call me Kody. Yes, sir, Kody. Me and my friend here have been following your journeys ever since you entered the brawling scene. Aye, no kidding there. Your departure was greatly missed by your fans, Kody sighed. I see. I didn't know other people see me like that. Well, you'd be surprised, sir. So what brings you here today? My friend here got a request for you guys. Right, Dave? If y'all hear a noise out there, that's a bus of cars racing down the interstate. We have a noisy area here. So just know that, please. My friend here got a request for you guys. Right, Dave? Yeah, so what's going on here? There's something about slime infestation. Aye, so we didn't know when or how, but a slime slipped past the cage in our warehouse. We tried to clean it up, but we might have missed the window. It was nowhere to be seen, and then a day later, a bunch of them showed up again behind the cells. You guys didn't look hard enough. There must have been a crack in the ground or the wall for them to hide in. Not a word. Captain will have our hides if he found out we didn't clear them properly. How did that happen? Truth be told, lad, we've been quite understaffed these days. The rest of us were sent into the cage to investigate. We plan to wait for them to return, but even then, any extra pairs of hands we can have on board right now is invaluable. No argument there. Let's clear them out for good. Yes, sir. The warehouse is right over there. Stay back, I got the gate. As the guards open the door, the warehouse, you can almost immediately see dozens of slimes moving and bouncing about. So there's so many of them. Damn, they must have eaten half the supplies here. Jesus Christ, you're right, sir. You might need to head to the market district for some supply ones. Yeah, you guys need to take better care of your supplies next time. It's hard to solve this entire operation. I still can't believe it. He's so keen on provision supplies. Do you think he's gotten soft? Come on, quit your quibbling. Now is the time. Right, sir, Kody. If you and your friend could take the left way, that would be great. Sure, sir. You guys handle your side. Ready, Dave? Let's clear out those slimes. Yeah. Let's stay behind me. I got you covered. It's a tough fight, but you felt stronger. Is that all of them? Just like it. You nicely done, Dave. What about you two? How are you holding up? Hi, sir. We're alright. Thank you again for your assistance. I'm afraid I might have caused more mess with my stone columns. Oh, don't worry about the damage, Sir Kody. It was an honor to see you in action again. No kidding. I dare say you haven't lost your ears at all, sir. You guys praise me so much. No nonsense, sir. And like we mentioned, we do need to restock after the fact. And this place is long due for some maintenance anyway. If only Captain would lend us more help in this. You whine so much, man. Do you even hear yourself? Sometimes, when the guys from the case get back, we can ask them for help. You're right. Still getting enough stuff to resupply will still be a headache. If I may? Yes, sir. I won the honeysuckle tavern at the guild. I can help with the repairment fees and send some rations for your supplies. Are you for real? You're a godsend, sir. Thank you so much. It's okay. It's my duty to help as a mercenary, yes? Even then, you won't forget this, sire. Thank you again. Sure, sir. You guys take care now. Let's go, Dave. Alrighty. As you both headed outside, the rest of the guard slowly returned from the old taverns. Well, thanked you personally and gave you 2 gold coins as compensation. And splitting the reward evenly, you both left the outpost. It seems that you're done here. Better check out on the others. As you return to the guild, Kody asked you to bring the fresh seafood he brought back to the tavern. You end up smelling fishy and slimy all around. After leaving the seafood in front of the back door, Kody let you head back to your room to clean up. Once you were done showering, you waited for your clothes to air out for what felt like hours. Eventually, you head back to the lobby to find Max and Kody waiting. Oh, look who's back, all fresh, clean, and tight. Evening, Dave. Evening. Hey, Max. Did you get back just now? He did. He was on my way from the tavern to check on you when I met him here. Check on him? Where have you been, Dave? Just cleaning up. I helped Kody carrying the seafood from the harbor. Seafood? Yeah, I was going to tell you about that. I got quite a deal on some fresh fish. Here, try some. I got to try out some recipe ideas I thought of for a while now. Kody, what? You think I pass up on a fresh catch of the day? No way. It's not every day I get such a good deal. You should have been focused on the mission, Kody. What if? Ooh, that smells good. How do you make this? I just season it with salt in my herb mix, and then grill it for a while and smoke it with some wood chips. You like that? Love it. That's got to be my second favorite just after the steak. See, fresh ingredients makes a world difference. Oh yeah, how's the tavern doing, Kody? Quite well, actually. A lot better than I thought. The new cook is a big help, and a delight to be around. He was the one who was just having the fish smoked after grilling too. As for the missing, I didn't forget about it, Max. Dave and I did ask around, but most people didn't see anything suspicious. Just some packages for town maintenance and for the festival. Town maintenance? What's that? For what I know, it's for the park. Mostly decorative plants, planting soil and fertilizers. I told Dave about this already, but remember the time when I planted some of your males and it soaked up all the soil minerals and gold? Right, I remember that. I've heard of that phenomenon before. So yeah, I just thought it might be connected in some ways. Might be, this is interesting and all, but we probably should ask our residential gardener why about it. Where is he now? Pretty sure he head down to the labs first. I didn't want to go with just the two of them here, so I wanted to get Dave first, then wait for you. Well, let's meet up with them then. Sure, after you. The three of you head to the research tower and down to Alice's lab. The door to his lab opened as you approach, and you can see Ray already there with the links. The three of you headed to the research tower and down to Alice's lab. The door to his lab opened as you approached, and you could see Ray already there with the links. The three of you head to the research tower and down the The three of you head to the research tower and down to Alice's lab. The door to his lab opened as you approached, and you could see Ray already there with the links. The three of you headed to the research tower and down to Alice's lab. The door to his lab opened as you approached, and you could see Ray already there with the links. There you are. You sure took your time. The three of you headed to the research tower and down to Alice's lab. The door to his lab opened as you approached, and you could see Ray already there with the links. There you are. You sure took your sweet time. It's pretty late by now. It's not even night yet. This is how I do things. The sooner the better. Right, well, now that we're all here, we have something to ask why. What is it? Do you know the type of fertilizer the people at the park use and where it comes from? Of course, it's the high-end one from the same supplier I frequent with. They make the best fertilizers in these parts, even have their own mix for specific types of plants. Interesting. Well, I found this at Veteran Park today. Max handed him a clear bag with something dark in the middle. What's this? A bag of soil? It has traces of nether particulate inside. Really? Let me take a look. Alice grabbed the bag from Ray, took some soil samples from it and into one of his machines. The three of you headed to the research tower and down to Alice's lab. The door to his lab opened as you approached, and you could see Ray all the way there with the links. There you are. You sure took your sweet time. It's pretty late by now. It's not even night yet. That's how I'll do things. The sooner the better. Right. Well, now that we're all here, we have something to ask, right? What is it? Do you know the type of fertilizer people at the park use?
Owen just struggles with the language. I guess when you speak with a forked tongue, you
Video progress.
The three of you headed to the research tower and down to Alex's lab. The door to his lab opened as you approached, and you could see Ray all the way there with the links. There you are. Sure took your sweet time. It's pretty late by now. It's not even night yet. That's just how I do things. The sooner the better. Right, well, now that we're all here, we have something to ask, why? What is it? Do you know the type of fertilizer people at the park use and where it comes from? Of course, it's the high-end one from the same supplier I'm frequent with. They made the best fertilizers in these parks, even have their own mix for specific types of plants. Interesting. Well, I found this at Vincent Park today. Miss handed him a clear bag with something dark in the middle. What's this? A bag of soil? Yep, it has traces of another particular inside. Really? Let me take a look. I just grabbed the bag from Ray, took some soil samples from it and put it into one of his machines. And scanned it. Results should take just a moment. Well, how can you be so sure there's something inside? It's a hunch, right? Just trust my ability. Well, if you're wrong, you didn't trust me at all last time. Look, well, I'm sorry for that time, okay? I was just looking for reasons to doubt your assessment, of course. I thought you've already forgiven me on that. Oh, I have. You just don't forget something like that easily. Anyways, move on. I think I know what you're getting at here, Max. And if what you suspect is true, those people at the park might be exploring the plants' far remediation properties to form chunks of nether crystals. Yep. Wait, what now? Yeah, I was about to ask too. Photomediation is how plants absorb and extract minerals and heavy metals from the ground, which will accumulate in their roots, trunks, leaves, and even fruits. So just like the tomatoes are planted. Yeah, that's kind of an extreme example. I doubt they do that with these plants. BP. The results are in. Seems like Max is right. There are definitely traces of nether crystals inside the soil. Still, well, within guild regulated levels though. Now that you mention it, the plants they have in the park, pretty sure those were all supplied from the outside. And they all have that property you mentioned? They do. In fact, most of the plants here is part of Alec's plan to purify crystal coat soil so we can grow our own crops and not allow imports. But how did the nether stuff get into the soil in the first place? Like Matt suspected, it might be the fertilizers they use at the park. They apply it regularly to the plants there, kind of exactly around the GC actually. Right? It does add up when you think about it. If this keeps going, eventually all the plants there will be full of nether crystals. Well, not exactly. It's not impossible for the soil to be full of nether dust. You see, they still check the soil regularly to make sure the amount of impurities remain regulated. It will take a significant amount of these to fully destabilize the GC unless it's been planned ever since the crystal was first built. They'll look at you in mild disbelief. What? Did I say something I wasn't supposed to? No, just that. It's a very bold claim, Dave, but I wouldn't discredit it. Might sound crazy, but if you think about it, it does make sense. It's a very small amount, spread evenly across the land. The accumulation rate is not constant, like a very slow trickle over time. That might be how it remained hidden right under our nose for so long. And when concentrated, it's strong enough to disable the crystal long enough for the likes of that slime monster to slip through. We need to let the guild know about this. Someone needs to act fast. And what, made them cull every acre of grass and trees in town? That would take weeks, months, or even years to do that. What we can do right now is to find the source and destroy it. Then we can deal with the problems we have right now. If we just leave the nether particulate to fester, all it takes is just one concentrated burst and the GC might go down for good. Yeah, this is bad. Yeah, a lot worse than I thought it would be. That's why we need to put a stop to this. Geez, why are you all looking at me like that? He's not going to implode or explode. How come when Roddy jokes around, he gets laughed out of you? When I do, I get scorned by you guys. As without me, whatever, just help me clear up the room. We need some space for the test to begin. The others start moving stuff around the lab to make a sizable empty spot in the middle of the room. Alex then set up a metal dummy in front of you. Now, as I said this morning, I made your crystal specifically attuned to your body's frequency. What should I do now? Take a deep breath. Relax your posture. Close your eyes and concentrate. Try to get a sense of your surroundings without opening your eyes. And follow his instructions, taking a deep breath and closing your eyes. It was difficult to actually relax your posture given that you felt quite self-conscious standing in front of the whole crew who probably staring at you in anticipation. That is quite remind you of all those mediation techniques people told you about back then. As everything quieted down, you could even hear your heart beating faintly. Now, picture your heart as the center, the very core of your energy. Picture a stream of light coming out from and coursing through your whole body. Let this flow of energy invigorate you. Now put both your hands in front of you, palms forward. Think of how the energy will flow there and concentrate into a ball in front of your hands. Good. You're starting to get it. Okay, what's next? Open your eyes. You open your eyes to see a swirling orb of light in front of your hands. Whoa, that's amazing. Is it what I think it is? It is. I said I found traces of something unusual inside him, right? It turns out to be alien magic. Has to be. Could be leftovers from the dimensional magic involved in taking him here. So, he really is a hero? If you believe in the prophecy, which I don't. Yeah, he might have this newfound unusual power, but what good is a dented fork among other good ones? What good is it, huh? Now, guys? What should I do about this? He gestured towards the ball of energy, which was pretty small just a moment ago, but now it's grown bigger and bigger. Oh, what in the name of... Can you stop channeling? It's getting bigger because you're feeding it more energy. You tried hard as you may, but the ball kept spinning and there wasn't any sign of stopping. It's not stopping. Wait, get in front of him. Oh, you nuts, I'm not that invincible, you know. I'll form a wall in front of him. Kody slammed his feet to the ground. A stone column rose from the floor in front of you up into the ceiling. That's to do it. And Trapper's all here with that thing? What the hell, Kody? Oh, damn, I didn't think that through, did I? We have no time to bring it down now. Just get behind the desk. Quickly, go. Guys, it just keeps getting bigger. What should I do? Think, Alex, think. Okay, try shooting it towards the stone wall. But how did I do that? Same deal. Just picture the motion and will it. Okay, I'll try. Despite panicking, you managed to briefly compose yourself and picture the energy ball moving towards a stone column Kody raised. And much to your surprise, the orb did begin to hover away from your hands, slowly, very slowly but steadily towards your target. Hey, it's working, guys. I think I did. A flash of explosion blinded you as the energy orb touched the column. The explosion must have thrusted you back against the lab wall. As you collapsed to the ground, you could vaguely hear the others calling your name, though that was drawn out entirely by the loud ringing in your ears. And soon enough, everything just faded to black. It's so cold. Where am I? You held your arms into a silver, trying to stave off the cold and the void. The cold of the void. You couldn't feel your limbs at all. Am I dead? Is this it? Is this how it ends? I guess I'm not human material after all. Compose yourself, child. You're still of this world. What? Who are you? Fret not, and one that you can trust. Okay. Alright, I trust you. What is happening with me right now? It appears to me that with the help of your friend, you've unlocked your inner harmony. Harmony? What does this mean? I can do magic now, like Alex said? Indeed, you can even sense it resounding melodies echoing through your core as we speak. This feat alone is already a big step in your journey as a hero, Dave. Well, that's incredible. Well, even though I literally blasted myself, don't be so harsh on yourself, child. Mistakes happen to the best of us. What's more, you're still but a little bud after all. A bud that will grow into a big and strong tree with enough care and nourishment. And a tree whose whose reach, whose reach will be broad enough to shelter the whole forest. A big tree of that kind is not making any sense. In time, child. For now, take care of yourself. I shall be here. I'll be there with you soon enough. But wait. So we finished off day 6. We completed all days 7, 8, and 9. So the way those guards treated Kody in day 9 while they were at the caves, it seems like Kody has a big, it seems like people have a fondness towards him with these nicknames such as I forgot what the nicknames they call him, but I think the Bone Crusher or the Sour. I think a couple of them. But he does have a high reputation, so he must have been more ruthless in the way he handled crime back when he was younger, back when he was in the guild more, and now they got his own restaurant making food. Some people in the guards could think that he might have gone a little soft. So, see, like Kody, he's more soft. Well, not. I don't think it's soft. I mean, he's still capable of fighting crime, and we saw him use his powers, in which he can punch into the ground and create barriers made of the floor. He punches in the ground and force elements from the ground to form solid elements like the dirt, or in the case of Alice, his floor, the tiles of his floor can form a big barrier. So he's certainly still capable, even though he doesn't think he is. He still is very capable. But it seems like he's more. See a lot of cars coming by here right now on this interstate. Anyway, it seems like he might have been a bit more brutal in the way he handled villains and criminals. So that's the reason why a lot of people hold him in high regard, such as those guards. And it seems like Dave is getting a lot of new skills, and his mind is more sharper now. He's able to react quicker to. He's able to react quicker to things that happen, and he can think quickly. He wouldn't have been able to have all of that if he was with Max, because way back in, I don't know, I think it was in the previous video. In the previous video, I think it was day 4 or 5, one of them days, Max kind of scolded Kody for having him in the kitchen instead of training him. But it seemed like Max was too focused on the physical stuff and not the mental and not the mental stuff. It's fighting is good, but you also need to be prepared mentally for things to happen. So I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed Kody's route. I mean, yeah, there were quite a lot of choices to make, but I did enjoy Kody. It seemed like, despite what Max and maybe some of the others think, Kody did teach Dave a lot towards being a hero. And of course, in addition to the kits and stuff, he also did teach him how to fight. So we got one more day to go with Kody. It was day 10, and So we got one more day to go with Kody, which is day 10, and then we'll be up to date with his route, and then we can move on and start Alex's route. So all the information is in the description box, including the Patreon, where you can watch games a month or two before they become public. You also help support the game by doing that. You can also keep up to date with the game on the Twitter account for the game. So thank you very much for watching. Bye. All the information is in the description box, including the Patreon, where you can watch games a month or two before they become public. You also help support the game by doing that. You can also keep up to date with the game on the Twitter account for the game. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.